name is Nikki, and welcome back to Wolfquest, where we are here with our wonderful Wildfire Pack. Timber and Nisha found a wonderful spot with a view. And it's a little bit hard to get. No, okay, I'm just gonna stop. It's a wonderful view of the land here, and we've got a few froggy friends. But hello, Miss Nisha. Now, I'm thinking that it might be time to progress to the next good job, Cole. To the next portion of our adventure. So we have not done our pack rally to move on to the next portion, which is to find a den. Now, in that quest, we will not have our pups yet. We still have to work on our territory, and can we do a little jump? Maybe? There we go. Oh wow, that'll be a cool picture. But we won't have our pups yet, and basically what I'm doing to make sure that you guys have plenty of episodes to watch, I am pre-recording quite a few episodes, so then that way while I am working, you guys can have everything all ready to go for the week. So but I would really love to get some of your name suggestions. So what I think I might do is get these guys, do a pack rally, get these guys to the next section, play to where we feel pretty comfortable when we are kind of ready to start moving on. I love that these guys are congregating with the frogs. But yeah, just kind of get these guys ready, get them all settled in for the next section for the pups, and then go ahead and put a pause to let you guys catch up on some of the episodes. And in the meantime, I might be able to start another series or play a little bit of Minecraft, because we have taken quite a bit of a break from that, while you guys can catch up to where I'm at, so then that way I can get your name suggestions, because that is what I'm really looking forward to. We're not crazy far ahead, but just a couple of episodes, and so I think let's go ahead and do it, you guys. It's so great seeing everyone all together. That is just the cutest thing. And I really want to hear what you guys have to say about Nisha too, because in the last episode, she growled at us like twice, and you know, it may have been at the pups, I'm not sure. I would love to get everyone in on this pack rally. Spark, you are very far down there, but let's go ahead and do it. Now, I need to show you guys the territory. So Templetons are definitely gone. There is no way, if the Templetons were still a legitimate pack, that they would be here. Now, the Wolfquest player inside of me wants to get all of these territories up and full, but if I'm gonna be honest, the only territory that I really want to maintain is just going to be like one circle and then 2 circles. That's about as big as a territory that I want to have. Maybe we can have bigger because we're going to have more adults. But we're just gonna have to see. I don't enjoy running around for hours on end just doing territory marking. It's not my favorite. So, you know, if I have to let some of these go, we will. And if we need to shift our territory around a little bit, we will do so. We've got a new den all picked out. We have 4 dens discovered, so it may let us move on to the next section pretty quickly. So we're just gonna have to see, but we haven't been finding too many dens. Because I'm horrible at it. But so yeah, that is what is going on with the territory. I do believe that the Templetons are no more. If we take a look at their section here, everyone is gone. The only survivors are the dispersals. So even some of those wolves that we ran into, so like Pistol and Sniper, some of the ones that we didn't actually take out by ourselves, they are now passed away because their pack just wasn't doing good enough because we took out Remy and Buckshot, which were their new pack leaders. So it seems that we finally did a number on them and they are no more. And I know another pack will swoop into this territory, and it's just gonna happen. We're not gonna be maintaining that entire territory. I was pretty interested in the back 40 because I do believe there will be some elk here in the summertime. When they like to have the higher elevation, but we're just gonna have to see. We have some mountains off to the east here in our territory that we still need to take over from the Templetons, so who knows, we will see. But let's go ahead and get this pack rally going and move on into true winter. Hello, Blaze. Oh my gosh, I love that we're doing this next to the frogs as well. Maybe we can even do a bouncy hop around the frogs. There we go. All of your surviving pups have learned the basics of hunting. You can proceed to the next quest now or stay here in wintertime. Oh, it is wintertime. Just kidding. Or stay here in wintertime longer before proceeding. I have the hardest time figuring out what season it is in this game. I wish that they would just put like a little snowflake and, you know, just Stardew Valley, you know, way. Anyway, okay, we're going to continue here. Oh, we've got a full sleep meter. Let's try and keep that up to date. Alright, your pups will be born soon. Now that the snow is beginning to melt, it's time to find a good den site. There's no need to dig a new one for yourself. Yep, we know all about that. Good job, everyone. So that must mean it's early springtime then. Oh, look at everyone. See, they know what we're talking about with these bouncy hops. Bouncy hops with the frogs. I feel like that should be an achievement. Although we did get an achievement for finding this place, so maybe 2 achievements aren't necessary. But alright, we have the turn of the season here. Let's see what is going on with the territory. Looks like when you switch over the season at this time, it doesn't affect your territory a crazy amount. So that is good. That gives us an opportunity to catch up on some of this territory. We're not going to be getting too much of it in this area, but whoops, we passed it. But I do like this little mountain area here, and who knows, we might find some elk there during the summertime. So yeah, if we take a look at our den, so we've got 1 circle and then 2 circle here. So yeah, if we just go south and kind of reinforce, we shouldn't need anything really like down here in these sections. So I think it's just going to be a quick loop and we'll get ready to settle in. Are you guys so excited for Generation 3? I'm excited, but I'm a little bit nervous because this is going to be the time that Cole and Blaze might start thinking about leaving us, which is definitely scary, but you know, I've been thinking a lot about what to do if that happens, and you know, I definitely think that we will be doing a save file with them and living out their life if they do decide to disperse and start a family of their own. Now, we will be seeing, because it's kind of the multiverse now, we will see them on the known wolves tab, and you know, they may like pass away on the known wolves tab while we are you know, doing our thing, but with Timber and Nisha. But we need to remember that it is just kind of the multiverse, and depending on what happens, we'll be able to kind of pick up where we left with them, and you know, or just know that like we're traveling back in time to see the things that we didn't get to see happen with the known wolves tab, and then they may end up in the same place that they were in the known wolves tab. So yeah, either way, I think we are going to need to play as one of our pups that have dispersed and keep the lineage going. You know, if it's so sad to think about, but someday when Nisha and Timber pass away from old age, they are both the same age, by the way. They were both 2-year-olds when they met, so we're gonna have a long time with them, but you know, when they do pass away, one of their pups is going to lead the Wildfire Pack, and it's just gonna go on and continue. And when our dispersals, or when our pack members decide to disperse, I mean, we'll absolutely be playing with either Blaze or Cole. Like, there's just no question about that. I don't know if we're gonna start a pack with every single one of our wolves that disperse. Maybe if you guys, you know, if down the line, if we're so close to a den, down the line, if you guys you know, become particularly attached to someone, I could put out a poll and you guys could comment on, you know, the wolf that you are wanting to see the most of. You know, maybe I make a save file for everyone and we kind of do a voting system. That might be really cool. No, not now. We don't want a hole in the ground. Timber prefers cave dens because he thinks that they are the safest of dens. Nisha, you doing okay, girlie? Yeah? Okay. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and find this scent marker here, but yeah, it's, you know, we're getting to that time where that might be something that we need to think about when it comes to the pups possibly dispersing. And you know, I'm excited. You know, I would love to live out their life and see what kind of father Cole or Blaze are. Also curious to see if they just stay with us forever because they love us so much. That would also be, I wouldn't be mad at that because I really love these boys. So gosh, our territory is starting to look a lot better. This is really all that I want to have over here. And yeah, let's go ahead and go this way. They started us out with full health and a... Oh, wow! That bear by the sign, that's so gorgeous. Oh, okay. Well, bear's running. You guys, don't mess with a bear. We don't need to do that. They're like, Dad, we see you mess with bears all the time. Yeah, that's gonna be another thing that we need to do is find a bear that seems to be just a little bit too close to our new tree den that we are going to have and chase him right on out of there. This area looks really nice. It's just at the edge of our ashen forest and our ashen wood. I need a good way to remember the names, but I'm very forgetful. But yeah, this river looks really nice when it's frozen over. We are getting a den alert, but I don't know if that's just the den that we have discovered before. But yeah, I'm just so excited for each new generation. I can't wait to hear your guys' name suggestions. I really hope that you post some in the comments. And you know, even I was thinking that even if we run out of fire theme names, if we, you know, we could move on to some like tree names. It just sucks because I felt like timber, you know, timber is a wood. Big timber, I just felt like they needed to have all of those names, so I kind of used up a lot of names that I think could have worked great for our pack. So let me know if there's a kind of a theme that you can think of too that's kind of fire adjacent, that we could kind of go with as well. I was just kind of thinking of like, okay, what does a wildfire burn up? Well, they burn up trees, so that, you know, just kind of made sense to me for what to kind of name. Oh, I guess we can rediscover this one. We haven't done that yet, which this is our... ooh, I almost hit yes. This is obviously a den that we have used before. I think there are 2 cave dens in this area, and they're not too far apart from each other. Oh, we need to... I don't... Where do, scent marker? Where do? Okay, I'm just gonna put a new one down. So I'm not interested in running all of that way. But yeah, there are only just remnants of the Templetons left. It is quite shocking how quickly they faded, and Weasel Gulch is doing well for themselves. We know that that pack is led by the Swamp Lake Dispersal. I really wish I would have given her a better name. That wasn't just off the top of my head, but her name is Mucky, and there you have it. No idea who she took in as her pack. Yep, she seems to be doing well for herself up there, and hopefully she will stay up there. She does do quite a few territory hex invasions, which her pack did that a lot on us before. I feel like they raided our hexes even more than the Templetons did. The Templetons just came down on us during Young Hunters pretty often, and who is still over here? Oh, it's just some dog. Yeah, we were scenting a lot of dispersals last episode. We found Shuffle. Shuffle is like apparently our new Callie in the fact, I mean, Timber's not related to him in any way, but he seems to be the dispersal that we find most often. Yep, we've got a Templeton dispersal still in this area. Oh, and there's his footprints down here. We might as well go ahead and track him down. Why did your footprints end? They just don't exist anymore? Oh, they went this way, that's why. Yeah, he just seems to always be around, and I don't know, he doesn't bug us, so I guess he can hang around for a little bit. Looks like this Templeton made an elk herd scatter. I find it hilarious that the Templetons have like almost no territory now, and yet they still have elk in the hex that belongs to them. Feels pretty unfair. Feels very scripted. Feels, look at that, 2 elk herds, 2 of them. They just refuse to be in our hexes. It's Cowboy and Dakota. Let's not get trample damage though, guys, okay? We don't want that. What's up, Dakota? Maybe we should give Dakota a bite since he is a Templeton after all. Oh, Dakota is very low on health as well. Dakota and Cowboy. You guys aren't pups, you are dispersals. Yeah, Timber just has no problem taking out these Templetons. They really do mean nothing to him at this point. Oh, you're gonna go behind the border. I see you, sly dog, you. Yeah, you hide behind that border. That's okay. Like I said, Timber doesn't have a vengeance for these guys. He is just doing what he needs to do to defend his territory, and that guy was just really low health, so a few extra bites and a few extra bites to make him feel all kinds of bad. Timber's not gonna feel too bad about that, so let's take, and the fact that they keep all the elk in the red zones. It's truly unfair, you guys. I don't know how they do it. I don't know why they do it, but all the elk live in a Templeton area. Maybe it's gonna be a curse. Maybe this is what Timber was, or Nisha was trying to warn Timber about, is the fact that she knows that the elk tend to stay in the Templeton area, and if we take the Templetons out, the elk aren't going to have any more Templeton hexes to stay in, and then we're just all going to starve to death. Maybe Nisha knows more than we do. It seems quite plausible to me that that could happen. Because we've seen it here. The elk are only in the Templeton areas. Oh no, we don't want another pack rally. I guess we can pack rally, like we're not gonna progress any further than that. But wow. That's kind of funny, you guys. Kind of funny. Alright, well our territory is looking really good. We probably actually want to swing just a little bit south and get this guy and maybe do one more bump out, but I think that's going to be pretty much all Timber wants for his territory. We've got it stretched all the way to the wall here, so maybe as far as these two, and that's just because of our special forest that we have. So yeah, and these guys are at half a bar, so I think it would be good to sleep as well, just to make sure that we don't lose out on that meter nice and early. So we are just going to move this marker so that this hex is all doing super good, and we're going to go to sleep and keep that sleep meter nice and high. Alright, you guys, we have the last of our territory marked that we wanted to take. We've got everything pushed up right here up to about Crooked Creek, so we are looking good as far as a barrier goes. Everything is really strong, and these guys are heading back to their forest where they're going to get ready to have their next litter of pups. So just as a little bit of a recap here on what we can expect with our next litter. So I do believe that we will be bringing back the difficulty rolling system, and that is just to reflect how much Timber has learned with the 2 litters that he has now raised, and is going to be raising a 3rd. He has learned this year in particular a lot about territory management, a lot about what he wants to have for his pack and how he wants to provide for them. He has learned that having a huge territory is just not something that he is super interested in maintaining. Maybe once Blaze and Cole, with Timber spending more time at the den, maybe Blaze and Cole will take it upon themselves to do a little bit of territory maintenance, but he is just not interested in having a massive territory anymore. We're actually gonna slow down with these guys and do a little bit of a trot here. But yeah, he has learned exactly what he wants. He is trying to keep in mind the elk and where they tend to hang out, and trying to be smart about the territory that he takes with that. Wolf altercations, he's learned a lot about those, when to engage and when to not, when to just let things go. He knows that he is not going to be messing with Big Timber, so he's certainly holding off on that. He is perfectly fine with Weasel Gulch taking the territory to the north. He is not trying to go south and take over tons of territory down there, even though the Templetons are gone now. And yeah, he has just learned so much. He's learned what he wants in life, and I think he's becoming all the wiser. So once these pups are born, it is going to be Blaze's birthday, and that will mean that he is 5 years old. Blaze and Cole will then be 2 years old, and Spark and Kindle will be yearlings, and we will also have more wolves and pack members to take care of. So I think that it totally makes sense that we would have a a rolling system that will give us a chance to have a couple of easy days. We play on challenging. I don't foresee putting accurate into that wheel anytime soon because I don't want to manufacture heartache. I think my skill level as a Wolfquest player and my style makes it to where oh, is that a bear? Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 Cole. Why are you getting attacked by a bear? Why are there multiple bears in our forest? Oh my goodness. Are you guys okay? Jeez, we didn't even have bear music. What in the world was that about? Goodness, well, I think those are the bears we'll be chasing out for our den, that's for sure. Anyways, so yeah, I think that we have learned a lot, and I think it makes total sense to be able to have a couple of days where it might be a little bit easier because Timber has learned so much and he's gained so much experience. So I think we will do that moving forward. We are also going to be changing up the fact that we can now den in one specific tree den, which is located in our forest here, that we always want to make sure that is maintained in our territory. The Templetons are no more and they will be fading. We know another wolf pack will be moving in. You know, that's just how it is. So yeah, guys, those are the plans moving forward, and I am so excited to see the next generation. So leave a like on the video if you are excited too. Please leave some names in the comment below. I am going to be waiting to let you guys catch up. We're not that far ahead, but I just really want to see your guys' names and be able to use them in the next generation. So leave them down below and subscribe to the channel if you want to know when I post, because you really don't want to miss the new puppies coming into the world. So thank you guys so much again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.